Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. He's back to throw. This complete to Josh Huff. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Wentz to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking there for Reuben Randall, and it's third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Back to throw. Wentz finding time. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys are gonna get the football at the 37-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your...
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen, ready to rock.
Watch the run. 91 is
desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now Stafford. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, they'll be
They'll come out in the pistol. He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ryan Tannehill, 85 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Dion Lewis to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Back to throw, Brady. And he dumps it off to Blunt. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. He's back to throw. And Amendola with a catch. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
To throw is Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They'll look to throw. Finds his receiver, Nate Washington. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Higbee with time running out. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. A fantastic football game and a late lead change here to put this team up. Now they have to respond defensively.
Was that the breakthrough they were looking for? Was that the one that puts them over the top? Unfortunately, there's still time left on the clock. They can't relax yet.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Back to throw, Breeze. He's got time. And that will be Incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Breeze to throw. Dumps it off for Spiller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock. One final try here for Breeze. Finding time, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the... Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
From the 50 at Stafford, he's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. 2-point game. They have the football. Their defense was able to do their job. Now can the offense just hold on here, Charles?
And they'd better, because after the job the defense did to give them the ball back with this lead, it's time for them to seal the deal and allow them to go to the locker room with a victory.
They'll try to seal the deal. Here we go. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what the offense comes with here, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A first carry for the vet, Danny Woodhead. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Don't forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one, If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump.
And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
Now it's Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The days of knowing your assignment, dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now, when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you. So if a man wanders into your area, guess what? Now it goes from zone to man coverage in many cases. And on this particular play, able to see the play in front of him, react to it, and knock the ball away. Gotta like what you just saw there, if you like zone defense.
And now San Diego getting set to go. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Offense trying to avoid stalling out. Facing a 3rd and 10. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving. Frustrating.
And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
He's back to throw. Backing up. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Ryan Tannehill, 50 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Chargers. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And Denver getting set to take the field. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know, they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Third down, still 14 yards left. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Stafford, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And now San Diego getting set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Rivers to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 45 yards. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Rivers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Now Rivers. Surveying the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because Both
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek at some of the stars. And this seemingly endless drive continues. The one running back is Gurley. Now Stafford. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards on the game there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ryan Tannehill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. On the move to his left. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. He's got time. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen, ready to... Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Packers pick it up. Now the Packers Packers get set to go. And a great spot to start this drive from here. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. Third and 20, and no surprise, the defense in the dime. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson with time running out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
One last throw here for Stafford. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they did.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Rodgers to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be a Green Bay first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining. Now Rodgers. A dump off to Lacy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it is incomplete. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. Deep drop. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 63 yards. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defense. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
Stafford now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Ryan Tannehill, 50 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, Just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now a play fake here, and he'll be hit from behind and taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Palmer. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're in a good spot. Two-possession game, barely, but a two-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. Throwing here, Stafford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. The one running back is Gurley. Stafford now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's working inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup. This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive.
All right, boys, here we go. 20. Big 20, big 20. Right, 54. Set, go 20.
Stafford going to throw it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. To throw is Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. Out to the flat for Reddick. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back to throw. And this complete to the tight end Pettigrew. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And quickly they get to the line. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Stafford now to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this
we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars. They come up in an offset eye. They'll come out in the pistol. One last throw here for Stanford. Going to throw right side here, complete. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to throw. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it gives the Pats a first down. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. He'll look to throw. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. Back to throw. And he dumps it off to Blunt. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He's back to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or playground.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Stafford. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now it's Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some.
Hey, got tight left, tight end left. You got three down. Hey, under.
Setting to throw. Flacco over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Forsett that time. And now it's second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
And they're going to speed things up here. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
Looking for someone to throw to. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
I think what we just saw in that drive, partner, is great practice, preparation, and poise. Not only did they score with little time left for them to retaliate, they chewed up enough time along the way while still getting the yardage they needed. That was an impressive drive.
Very methodical. Now, barring something crazy on the kickoff, they got this one. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, Flacco to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And that one, Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. The one running back is Gurley. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's first down, Miami. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars?
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Three down. Hey, check.
He's back to throw. Over the middle here to Donnell. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. So 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them in bounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Robert Quinn in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now he stops it with at 8 seconds. And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put.
It's going to be a long day.
Now Manning got to have this one. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Yeah, I know one of them counts, but this one, like it's going to lead to a victory. I know we're not supposed to count anyone out. With that little bit of time left on the clock, it'd take almost a miracle for them to lose this one.
It would, and this is going to sound cliche. It's been such a great game. You just hate to see the side lose, but, hey, they earned it. So now here come the Dolphins. One last throw here for Stafford. Out to his left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 84. Who's got 84? Check 84.
They'll look to throw. Oh, on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good calls would never go back in the game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force it incomplete.
Complete over the middle. And he eventually down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike. He'll look to throw. Cruz has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And quickly they get to the line. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One final try now for Manning. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come up in an offset eye. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get set.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 54 yards. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll come out in the pistol. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Here's Stafford. Now a desperation throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, trying to hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Here we go.
Here's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he locates Wheaton, complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him hit wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Second down now after the incompletion.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Roethlisberger to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Another carry now for Gurley. Stays on his feet. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek. To throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Second down following the incompletion. Stafford now to throw. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins can take the lead with the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll come up with split backs in the backfield. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. He's got time. This one complete left side to Greenbacko. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's right. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins can take the lead with the extra point.
Well, I don't want to overlook the touchdown because that was huge. That ties the game. But you know where I'm going, don't you?
Need the PAT, and then you need to stop on defense.
Yeah, in a big way. The guy kicking the ball through the post, that's where all the spotlight shifts to now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Out come the Titans now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. And on 2nd and 10 now. back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Dorial Green-Beckham, and it'll bring up third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Back to throw. Finding time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. And they're going to go for it here on the fourth down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. And able to complete it to Green-Beckham. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So the home crowd here loves it. They get the field goal in the closing moments, and it looks like their guys are going to get out of here with the W.
And when that kick left his foot, you could hear a pin drop in here. There were about 70,000 folks with crossed fingers. And when that ball went through, start the celebration.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Parrish Cox. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now Stafford. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins can take the lead with the extra point. And his kick is good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
That one goes for 24 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. 10 yards still left on second down.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They'll look to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock. So 2nd and 10 here.
Hey, got tight left, tight left, tight end left. We got 4. We got 4.
Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. And he locates Walker, complete. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll come out in the pistol. He's back to throw. And he's got it, complete to Fowler. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down now after the pass completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Desperation time for Simeon on 4th. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek at some of the stars.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he finds Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
He'll look to throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. In the red zone this time. Back to throw. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Stafford. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And they're not able to convert. He's back to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gets him one more chance here on 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to take over at the 20. They come up in an offset eye. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just a... And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Stafford bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
He'll look to throw. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return goes. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen. Now Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Stafford. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. The one running back is Gurley. He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Stafford now to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now on second down, this is Gurley. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On the sneak, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And they wasted no time, right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the... And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come out with one back and three tight ends. And Cook has it left side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Six yards to go here on second down. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll look to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. I guess you don't wear a Super Bowl ring without taking some chances. Gary Kubiak going for it on fourth down. They're running with Gurley. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On first and goal, Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now it's Stafford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. He'll look to throw on the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Now Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't. And a great spot to start this drive from here. The one running back is Gurley. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, that's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game and they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to, and probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. The tight end in motion right. He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Stafford now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 7 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Now it's Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, it's Gurley. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Sproles lost the football, and the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. One final try now for Wentz, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Oh, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Here's Cousins. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry up. He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know, they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And, you know, every win is sweet, and I'm sure everybody enjoys it.